Isla still stubbornly retorted, "Sure, what kind of secret could there possibly be between me and Kira?" "Sure, exactly." Kira also wanted to know what the secret had to do with her. A secret so significant it could let Isla be threatened by Finley for so many years. "Sure, are you sure you want me to say it out loud?" "Sure." The faint voice of Connor added a sense of pressure to Isla's reluctance. Isla immediately changed her tone. "Sure, I'm on my way to the hospital to visit Kira with my mother. I'll ask her to put some pressure on Kira so she'll confess her guilt as soon as possible. Music. After I'm done with all this, I'll come to see you. Okay?" Short Connor finally smiled. "Sure, all right. I'll wait for you tonight." "Sure." The call ended. However, Kira frowned and shuddered. She didn't expect Isla and Connor to have such a relationship. Music wasn't Isla 2 years older than Connor. She felt a chill run down her spine. "Lewis?" Standing by the window, Music said, "Mrs. Olsen is here." In the phone call, Isla had already mentioned that she would be coming to visit Music, Kira with Mrs. Olsen. Thus, Kira wasn't surprised. She quickly freshened up and lightly patted her cheeks. Music, adding some color to her face. Seeing her actions, Lewis paused slightly. "George, are you afraid, Music, that Mrs. Olsen will worry?" "Sure." "Yes." Music. Kira rushed into the bathroom, changed herself out of the hospital gown, and came out looking radiant again. "Hey, Music." After all these preparations, there was a sound at the door. Mrs. Olsen walked in with Isla and Taylor Olsen. Music. Upon entering, Mrs. Olsen's eyes were immediately on Kira, seeing her looking as usual. She breathed a sigh of relief and quickly walked over to her. "Kira, are you all right? Why didn't you tell me when such a big thing happened? If it weren't for the news, when were you planning to inform me?" Kira felt warmth in her chest. Just as she was about to answer, Taylor sneered. "By looking at her healthy appearance, where does she look sick as it says on the internet? She just wants to apply for bail." Kira's smile froze on her face, and she slowly lowered her head. But Mrs. Olsen held her hand tightly. "Kira's not that kind of kid. Don't talk nonsense." Then, she looked worriedly at Kira. "I didn't know you had anemia when you were living with the Olsen family before. Have you been too tired since you moved out? Did you not eat enough?" Taylor scoffed. "We gave her living expenses every month. How could she have malnutrition?" Kira frowned and immediately turned to him. "You gave me living expenses every month. How come I've never received it?" Hearing those words, Taylor was stunned. Mrs. Olsen frowned even more. "What? You didn't receive it? How have you been managing all these years?" Kira clenched her jaw. She really didn't know about the living expenses, and she hadn't received a single penny over these years. However, Taylor didn't believe her. "Do you hear her talking nonsense here? She claims she didn't receive any money. How did she pay for her bills over the years then? She even went to college." Kira scoffed immediately. "Mr. Olsen, I haven't taken a penny from the Olsen family since I left the Olsen residence. Do you need me to show you my bank statement?" Taylor was taken aback. Mrs. Olsen turned to Isla. "Isla, didn't I ask you to send money to Kira every month? Didn't you send it?" Isla's eyes flickered, clearly flustered, but soon her head dropped. "Mom, I gave the money to Aunt Hill. Could she have kept it from Kira?" How could she do this? Sure. When Poppy was mentioned, Taylor's face was full of disgust. She's such a selfish person. If you gave the money to her, it's no wonder she kept music it to herself. Taylor looked at Kira again. Did you hear that? It's not that we didn't give you money, but your mother embezzled it. That has nothing to do with the Olsen family. His manner clearly informed Kira that he, as her father, had provided enough money. Kira laughter, Kira chuckled. But before she could retort, Mrs. Olsen intervened. Taylor, no matter what, Kira didn't receive the money. Therefore, she had to work hard, which ruined her health. This is where you, as a father, failed in your responsibilities. You are too kind-hearted. You're still worrying about her health. She's not sick at all. She's just pretending. Taylor didn't feel guilty at all. Instead, he frowned at Kira. Before we came, we asked the lawyer. Your despicable uncle was the one who made a mistake first. You accidentally hurt him, so you won't be guilty of a major crime. Confess now, so the news can be suppressed. Otherwise, if this continues and your identity is revealed, the Olsen family will also suffer because of you. Isla also piped up. Kira, Dad is right. If your relationship with the Olsen family is discovered, our family stocks will plummet severely, and we need to control the remarks on the internet. Dad is thinking about what's best for you. If you confess, you can get a lighter sentence. Her music, if you refuse to confess, you'll face more years in prison. Kira didn't care about the two of them. She just looked at Mrs. Olsen. Do you agree with them? Mrs. Olsen patted her head. Kira, did you really accidentally kill that person? No. Do you have any evidence? Kira glanced at Isla music and noticed her nervousness, whereupon she slowly said, No. Isla breathed a sigh of relief, but Mrs. Olsen looked troubled. But I just inquired from the police station, music, and the current evidence is very unfavorable to you. If you can't find strong evidence to clear yourself, you'll likely lose this case. She bowed her head. Before we came, I consulted the lawyer, and his advice was for you to confess as soon as possible. Kira's heart sank a little when she heard this. But to her surprise, Hey Music misses. Olsen held her hand the next moment. But you shouldn't confess to what you didn't do. Music? Kira, stick to what you think is right and keep going. Kira's eyes lit up, and she nodded vigorously. Music. But Taylor reproached. Don't let her fool you. They were in an abandoned hospital at the time. If Kim Music, she didn't murder him, was it a ghost that did? Now the whole internet is on a crusade against her. You're still supporting her now. You're spoiling the child too much. Isla also couldn't help saying, Mom, we agreed to come here to persuade Kara to plead guilty. Otherwise, the reputation of the Olsen family will be affected, and Jake will break off our engagement. Are you going to be unfair to me again? All because of an illegitimate daughter? Mrs. Olsen was taken aback in music by these comments. She was speechless for a moment. Chorchen's snorts, tears started to flow from Isla's eyes.